Hi, this is Jillian Lopez on behalf of DreadCentral.com, coming to you from the Las Vegas premiere of filmmaker Marcus Dunstan's latest suspense thriller, The Neighbor. Joining me on the red carpet is the director of the film and stars Josh Stewart and Alex Essoe, along with producer Jason Egan, to chat this anticipated indie, which is releasing on DVD and on demand from Anchor Bay Entertainment this September 6th. I want to start out with this. Obviously, The Neighbor echoes other horror movies in the genre, Straw Dogs, Hostel, but you know, it also brings that original and fresh feel. So what was the inspiration and approach behind creating this film?
It was taking a story that did have elements that we'd seen and had heard of and try to bring them as close to the true stories that inspire them as possible. And in this case, then we decorated it with authentic moments from our childhood, be it a location, be it a prop, or be it an anecdote that we could fit in about, you know, parents are raising folks who ultimately become villains, and sometimes someone who knows there's a villain has the capability to become a hero. It just depends on how that storm brews and where these folks find themselves. In this case, we had all the ingredients to unleash a perfect storm, and we're so proud of this one because, yeah, thanks to that compliment, we bore this one in our own backyard.
Absolutely, I love it. You got to tell me, how did you get in character and play something so different than you've never done before?
Well, there's an old saying that you never ask a comedian what makes them laugh because it's so dark and so bad. So when Marcus called me and said, I want you to be this guy in this movie, I literally said, you know who I am, right? I'm like the country kind of goofy. He goes, that's exactly what I want. And the first day on the set, I was scared to death because everybody on that cast is so strong. But it was amazing how easy it came to me. I loved getting nailed. And I've been a fan of horror films since I was a kid, but this was a real, I don't even know what genre, it's like a murder thriller. And it was so much fun to do, and I so want to do another one. This was so much fun.
Honestly, I don't know if I've ever had so much fun working on a movie in my life. It was all jokes and pranks and people, you know, making fun of each other. It really could not have resembled a horror set less. It was the best. It was so much fun.
You have a past of scaring people, but kind of making this transition into the cinematic side. What do you really think will terrify audiences the most tonight as they watch The Neighbor?
It's like a cross between Saw and The Collector and a thriller, and we had all these amazing ideas that the actors were going to bring in to do it. And I think the most exciting part tonight is people are going to see Bill Engvall in a role that they've never seen before. They're so used to Bill in comedy, and to see him on the stage or see him on the big screen doing what he's doing is amazing. So
yes, obviously you're a pro in the horror genre, but have you been a fan of Marcus Dunstan's work before?
I'm a fan of his work and personally, so I'm excited to see what he's got in store for us.